President Donald Trump has frozen millions in US aid to South Africa and condemned the country's land expropriation policy, raising concerns about public health and diplomatic relations.
Terrible things are happening in South Africa. The leadership is doing some terrible things, horrible things. So that's under investigation right now. We'll make a determination. And until such time as we find out what South Africa is doing, they're taking away land, they're confiscating land, and actually they're doing things that are perhaps far worse than that.
The biggest impact is the suspension of $400 million in annual funding from the President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief, PEPFAR, which supports 5.5 million South Africans on antiretroviral treatment. Experts warn the decision could cause treatment interruptions and a rise in HIV infections.
We are being killed in this manner. We are going to die. You know, the day I heard, I felt like I was dying. Because I thought to myself, what if next month? All right, I have medication for this month of February. What if next month there is no treatment? What will happen to me? And when I look at people around me, HIV plus people, what will happen to them?
Trump's decision is part of a broader foreign aid policy shift. However, many South Africans see it as an overreach, particularly given his parallel criticism of the land expropriation policy, which allows land seizures without compensation to address historical inequalities. In a tweet, Trump has addressed earlier that South Africa is confiscating land and treating certain classes of people very badly. It is a bad situation that the radical left media doesn't want to so much as mention. A massive human rights violation, at a minimum, is happening for all to see. The United States won't stand for it. We will act. Also, I will be cutting off all future funding to South Africa until a full investigation of this situation has been completed. President Cyril Ramaphosa called Trump's comments misinformed, insisting the policy seeks fair land access for all citizens.
We are concerned about the potential impact of the decision by the United States government to suspend some of its funding for HIV and TB programs in African countries for 90 days. Now, this funding that we get accounts for about 17% of our country's HIV spend.
The aid freeze has heightened diplomatic tensions, with analysts warning it could strain US-South Africa relations and disrupt vital health initiatives. As South Africa battles social and economic challenges, the loss of US support raises broader questions about America's long-term commitment to global health and diplomacy.